Discover the 5 essential habits that you need in your routine to guarantee your long-term fitness success. Prioritize consistency over intensity. I'd rather be consistently good than sometimes great. This is what I've done for my decade, trying to gain aesthetics, get lean, build muscle. For a very, very small portion of that, have I been perfect? Have I nailed everything 100%? However, for the majority of it, I've been consistent. I've been consistent in doing enough. Now, life changes. You do not have the same week. You do not have the same day all the time. So you cannot expect to be 100% all the time. By trying to chase perfection, you lead yourself down the path of disappointment and failure. Whereas if you look at it like every single day, you're just trying to improve one step in front of the other, 1% at a time, you can stack wins and feel satisfied in what you have been able to do instead of looking at what you've not been able to do. This way, we are creating a sustainable routine and a sustainable fitness journey that isn't just, oh, I need to push all the time. Some weeks, you might be able to work out 6 days a week. Some weeks, you might have to just work out twice. However, working out twice is still enough to see progress. You have to change your expectations based off of your lifestyle at the time. Know when to push and when to pull, when to give it your all, and when to just tick the boxes and stack your wins. Because if you can consistently take one step at a time, for a long period of time, you're going to be ever more consistent and ever more results than someone that just stays consistent for a couple of months of the year and then falls off again. Set daily non-negotiables. Set small tasks that are really important for you to reach your goal, that are specific for you to reach your goal. These tasks are things that can be manageable, but you still have to go out your way to achieve. So things like just drinking water, prioritizing protein, going out for steps, getting 10k steps, setting a morning and bedtime routine, setting non-negotiables, not a never-ending list, but 3 to 5 things that you do every single day that is going to help you tick those boxes. This way you know that you can do something instead of trying to do everything. This way you know that you're doing the biggest needle pushing tasks instead of wasting your time on things that aren't as beneficial to you and your results. Like, it is more important that you hit your protein every single day than it is that you go work out 7 days a week. If you pull back on your workouts and only achieve 4 to 5, but you hit your protein, you're going to see more results. So that might be a non-negotiable. You have to hit your protein every single day. If it's a fat loss goal, it might be to track your calories every single day, because knowing where you end the day on calories and macros is going to be incredibly important for you to stay consistent and for you to get the results. Plan your workouts in advance. Know what workouts you're going to do, know the exercises, map them out, use some form of tracking app in your phone, and then set what day you're going to complete them. This is going to make sure you actually follow through with your plan. You have a rough idea of when and where you're going to work out and what you're going to do at the gym. This way, you have proper intention behind you starting the week, so you can actually fulfill what it is you're meant to see gains in the gym and see progress. Plan everything as much as you can, and you can always deviate from that, but coming back to that baseline of that plan is going to keep you rooted in making progress. Track your progress regularly. Now, there's many ways that you can track your progress, but I advise doing as many as possible, because this is going to help you build a bigger picture of what is going on and give you more of an idea on what you need to do to see results in the future. For example, imagine trying to coach a team playing a sport, but if you close off certain lights of the pitch, some parts of the pitch are going to be dark. So how do you know how to coach in those areas that are pitch dark? It's just like this. It's your progress. If you neglect measuring your scale weight, how do you know what body weight you are? How do you know if you're gaining muscle mass? Because to gain muscle, you have to gain weight. If you're trying to lose weight and you're not weighing yourself, how do you know you're losing weight accurately? Of course, we have other pieces of the puzzle, like your clothes fitting, people communicating to you, you being able to pinch the skin and feel the fat. But without that big piece, it's almost like turning off the lights in one area and you not knowing 100%. So, track your weight every single day when you wake up in the morning. Take progress pictures every week or every second week. Evaluate your performance over the month. Have you actually lost or gained the weight you wanted to see? Track your workouts. Track what weights you're lifting so you know if you're progressing or not, if you're giving yourself the easy option out. Track how you feel. Journal your energy, journal your moods, journal your thoughts to see if you're getting into a more positive mindset so you can look back at the pages and find out how you're getting on to piece your thoughts together. So by tracking, you're keeping yourself accountable and focusing on what you can do to constantly improve and see results. Create a morning and evening routine. Now, the best morning routine is an evening routine. Making sure that you're setting yourself up to get a great night's sleep is going to be very, very important, because when you sleep, you recover, you repair, you build muscle, it helps you lose fat, it balances your metabolism and your hormones. That then is going to mean the next day you have more energy, you're more productive, you feel good, you're not in a bad mood, you're more likely to get the things done that you need to. But a morning routine sets the tone of success, sets the tone for the rest of the day. So having a routine in the morning, then make sure that you get into the right mindset, laying out your clothes, being organised, not being stressed, not being anxious, doing some form of mindfulness, reading, journaling, something like that gets your brain in a good position. You are then programming yourself to then want to achieve more wins across the day by making sure you drink your water, hitting your nutrition, get your workouts done. All these things stack. And by setting the day off with good habits, you're less likely to chase bad habits. If you can get dopamine from completing tasks that are fulfilling to you and that get you towards your goals, you're more likely to do more of those tasks. You wake up, you go on your phone, you get easy hits of dopamine, you're more likely to rely on easy hits of dopamine and be less productive throughout the day. And again, your morning routine and evening routine just set you up for success. Whatever happens in that day happens, but if you have those in place, you know that you have a foundation to keep your head cool. No matter the stresses of the day, you're managing your stress by being organised and managing your stress at night by winding down and relaxing, increasing melatonin, the sleep hormone, to then get a good night's sleep and start over again. So if you implement these 5 habits, these 5 essential daily routines, you will guarantee your progress even when times are tough. Double down. Don't give up on these routines, because these routines are going to keep you sane, they're going to keep your head on. And if you want to see what I'm up to, if you want to learn the tips that I'm sharing and other information when it comes to health and fitness, follow me at renegade.coaching on Instagram.